REED-BBS, BBS. Black Burp Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television. Want to add my 3 cents, my 3.2 7/8 cents on the Claressa Shields, Ivana, Habazin weigh-in fiasco and madness and fallout, and the backlash that Claressa Shields has received since then. Habazin's trainer, James Bashir Ali, 68 years old, was sucker punched and hospitalized. By a man named Artis Mack, 28 years old. Allegedly the brother of Claressa Shields. There's been nothing confirmed. I've heard talks that he was, heard talks that he might not be, and everything in between. Hasn't been confirmed one way or the other. The only consistent theme is no one seems to be able to mention the what took place without mentioning Claressa Shields first. And I think that's very unfortunate. She herself had no bearing on this incident. She didn't put her hands on James Bashir Ali. To the degree that they exchanged words, they kept it somewhat amicable, aggressive, but amicable. Nonetheless, Claressa is being blamed, and people are hearkening back to a Twitter message that she left when Andre Durrell's uncle sucker punched Uzcategui, which he shouldn't have done. He deserves to not be training or working any corners, boxing corners again for that. Nonetheless, Claressa Shields, who's down with the Durrell family, they're all from Flint, duh. She kind of took Leon Lawson Jr.'s side in that. I didn't agree with her in that situation. I have no problem admitting that. Now this one, they're using this as like some fucking sort of pattern of behavior, I guess, in regards to Shields. Calling her ghetto, which I find funny, because yeah, she's from Flint. Fight was being held in Flint. But James Bashir Ali is a fucking Kronk boxing gym trainer from Detroit. Trust me, as a man who spent time in Flint and in Detroit, my grandmother's lived there for like 50 years now, 60 years. Okay, ain't much difference. One is the other. They're both the same. So, I mean, Bashir, he didn't deserve to have this happen to him again. A dude 40 years younger than him sucker punched him. But at the same time, there's some culpability there for James Bashir Ali. There just is. There just is. This female member of Shields' team, who I'll just be blunt, she appeared to be gay. She had this short, closely cropped and faded dude. She was kind of dudeish. It is what it is. Bashir was going in on her. He was going in on her, saying, threatening to slap her. You ain't no fucking man. You better stay in a woman's place. Telling people around him, I'll knock that bitch out. Like he was going there with a female member who, I don't even know if she was in Claressa Shields' team per se, but a part of her team during the weigh-in festivities. Let's look at Shields' side of this. My girl, her name has been drugged through the mud, dragged, drigged it, however you want to say it, whatever the proper tense of sullying someone's name is, that's what's happened in the case of Claressa Shields. She made weight. She sold out the arena in Flint. Nonetheless, her reputation is taking a major hit, man. And I've read reports where she may have sacrificed as much as $1 million when you take into account fight purse and sponsorship that she stood to make had the fight just took place. It's like this, man. Even Jacob Stitch Duran, the famous and favorite cut man for most boxers, especially MMA dudes. He's been in all the Creed films. Stitch Duran. I'll have a picture of him posted on this video. You'll recognize him immediately. He's cool with Ali. Him and Ali had time with Klitschko in Klitschko's camp. Klitschko was trained by Emanuel Stewart for the longest time. Kronk Gym. It all comes together like puzzle pieces. See what I'm saying? Anyway, in no way did Stitch condone what happened, but he was like, well, you know, Bashir, he likes to kind of stir the pot a little bit, get things lively. And on that note, throughout the build-up, I'm talking press conferences, not even just the weigh-in, Bashir was a constant thing trying to playfully or not so playfully agitate Shields to the point where he even playfully put his fist on her chin at one point. He was inserting himself into the mix. He was doing so in this instance, and you know there was some backfire. It was cause and effect, unfortunately. Shouldn't have happened. Artis Mack should be punished to the harshest extent of the law for doing this, and he should never be invited back into the arena where the fight was held. Don't get it twisted. I'm not condoning it. What I'm also not condoning is Claressa Shields having to feel all the brunt of this, okay? Hers ain't the only family that's dysfunctional, and that's assuming Artis Mack is her brother. We all got crazy uncles, drug addict cousins, all kind of stupid ass shit. Don't act, you, and the dude to your left, and the chick a couple spots behind. All of y'all got dysfunctional families too. Don't act like you're above and beyond, because you're not, okay? Good friend of mine, Tony Ayala Sr., you may have heard of him. His son was a certified badass. He went to prison for raping a woman, got out, and then got arrested because he was attempting to rape a woman again. So, Ayala Sr., real good dude, down to earth, great boxing trainer, probably the best trainer in the state of Texas ever. Also had time with Manny Stewart in Detroit. Anyway, I say that to say this. He said the worst part about what happened, beyond what happened to the young lady, was that his name that he shared with his son was forever marred. And he did nothing. Tony Sr. did nothing. He was a sweet old man, boxing trainer. His son had issues and went left. But in no way should Sr. have been drugged down by that. Let's apply that same principle to Claressa Shields. Artis Mack, if he is or isn't her brother, those were his actions. He should be held accountable for them. Not Claressa Shields, not the person who's distanced herself in every possible way from it. Okay? REED-BBS, BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Tell her BCO! When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.